In today's tutorial, we're learning how to make this explosion from a smoothie in Canva, also transitioning to a text content rich slide, all using the elements that are available in Canva. I split this tutorial up into two parts. First, we'll make all the slides, and then we'll look at the animation part and fine-tuning it. Now, if you're looking to save some time in your Canva designs, I've linked my templates in the description below, so feel free to check them out if you want. And we're starting from a blank canvas. Now first we want to change the background, so select the background itself, click on background color, and we scroll down for the gradient fills. We can already choose that green one, doesn't really matter which one you pick, and then click the add new color. This opens up the section for the two colors that we'll use, and we're going for this gradient fill. Now on the inside, so the darker blue color, I want to change that to something green and a bit lighter. So I'm going to drag it towards the lighter side of the green, so we have a little bit of a light effect in the middle. The other one, I think we can change it a bit more to the darker green side. There we go. I kind of like this contrast. Now we want to look for some elements, so we go to the element tab, and here we type in green smoothie. Let's see what we can find. There's graphics and photos. I think I'll go for the photos, see all, and I really like this one without the background, so I'm going to select it, and that one looks quite good. Now I don't like the spoon and the napkin, so we can get rid of that. Click on edit image and select the magic eraser. And you can either go for the magic eraser or the magic grab. And in this case, I'll go for the magic grab. This makes quite a good selection, but I don't want the spoon. So I'm going for the brush option and I'm going to trace it over the glass. And then at the bottom, I try to avoid the napkin where possible and then go all the way to the top. Select everything in the middle and just trace it around. Click on grab and then let that magic grab do its work. Give it a few seconds and then normally you should get two quite good layers to work with. There we go, so this is our picture. We can now drag this apart and we can delete the original. There's a little bit of a spillover of the spoon on the side. I'm going to leave it because it's not going to matter and be in such detail anyways. Now let's look for some more elements, and in this case it's going to be a kiwi, and then we're selecting this kiwi picture without a background, and let's position it in front of the glass, make it a bit smaller so the proportions look realistically. Looking at the elements, I also like this one here, the kiwi that is sliced, so I'm going to position that on the right side of the glass. And also here we want to somewhat keep the proportions the same between the kiwis. So if we were to say use a kiwi like this one looks a bit unrealistic, so if we keep the proportions the same, it will look a lot better on your design. I can flip it around, so I'm going to flip it horizontally, and this gives a nice curve so that the attention stays around the glass or the smoothie. What else is in the green smoothie? Let's see if we can find some apple designs, maybe green apple. There we go. The slices are quite good, and this falling slices, I think that will look great in the effect, so I'm going to scale it up. So also the size here is quite realistic. And if it's too much, I can't grab it here and cut it off without either leaving a part here or cutting off one of the apples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit image, magic eraser, and I'm going to remove the top two apples or the top two parts of the apple. Erase, and that will take out the two parts of the apple. So go back, and this is a nicer shape to work with. And I'm going to put that on top of the design. There we go. Open the position tab, layers, and the apples I'm going to drag behind the glass. Now to top things off, I think we can look for some mint leaves. Let's type in mint leaf and see what we can find. Photos, see all. These are the realistic ones. And I'm going for the individual leaves. So this one will look quite good. Scale it down. It also has that shadow effect, which looks really cool, I think. And then I'm going to place it on the left. Let's make a copy, make it smaller, rotate it, and you can also flip it horizontally. This way it looks like a different leaf compared to this one. So you can reuse a lot of the elements. Copy it once more, rotate it to the side. Let's maybe overlap it a bit with the kiwi. And then let's also take another one, like the double leaf, flip it horizontally, and then position it here at the bottom. I'm going to scale this down just a bit, and then put that leaf below it. Now we're going to reposition a few things in the layer tab. So click on position. Now the leaves we're going to drag behind the glass. And I think this one is the exception. So that little leaf here, if we select them both like this. We can see the kiwi and the leaf is selected, so we need this leaf. And that one we're going to put on top so that we have some layer in the slides. So only the two kiwis and that small mint leaf, those are in front of the glass. Now we're going to duplicate the page because this is the end position that we want to work with. We always start with the end position and then we go to duplicate, and now we're going to hide some things. So grab the apples, scale them down and position them behind the glass. Do the same with the leaves. So we scale them down and position them also behind the glass. Same with those. We rotate them just a bit. And the kiwi, scale that down, rotate it, and those we can fit behind that kiwi. We can see here the positioning is not correct, so we're going to swap those around. That means we also need to go to the other design and also here swap it around. So the layer order has to be the same. That is important. And that small leaf, that's the one up front. So we're going to hide that behind the kiwi. So also here we need to put the kiwi up front. Other design, put that up front as well. So if you ever want to make a change, that is how you do it. You do it on one page and then you combine it on the other page. That's why the final design is the most important to have it finished. Then you don't need to do the changes twice. And now we can drag and select everything on the slide and select them all and scale them down just a bit, like 20% or so. There we go. Now let's already see if the animation part works. So for that, we go to the show pages, hover in between the two slides, add transition, and click on the magic move. Increase the duration to, let's try 2 seconds, and preview and see what that looks like. So here we have the glass, the smaller smoothie, and as soon as we click, the elements will fly out and scale up. I think that duration was a bit too slow, so I'm going to put it to 1.2 seconds. And let's see what that looks like. And this is how you scale the elements up and down in Canva. Now this already looks quite good. Now let's add some text elements to it. And here we're going to duplicate the first page. So create a duplicate, Ctrl D or Command D on a Mac. Select all these objects, increase them in size, and put them to the right. The order is important, so we start from a single smoothie. I'll close this. Then we go to the exploded version, and then we go back to a condensed version with all the ingredients, and here we're going to add some text. So go to text, add a title, and let's type in green. Scale it up. And for the font, I'm going to use brush. So let's type regular brush. Let's make it white and increase it to quite a large size. Add a subtitle or another title. That's a bit too big. And here we can type in smoothie recipe. Font, let's try something smaller. So let's scale it down a bit, align to left. And now we're going to match it with the green word. So it nicely fits under the green letters and it looks like one design. Text color, make it white. And now let's add some dummy text, could be the ingredients. So for that, I'm going to the quick lorem app. If you don't have it, you go to the app section, type in lorem ipsum, and here you can find the quick lorem app. 3 sentences, add the design, and then we're going to add it under the subtitle. This could be a list of ingredients. It really depends on the design that you want to create. Now I'm going to select all of the elements here and scale them up so that everything on the slide looks nicely balanced. If you can't read the text, you can always select it, effect, and add some lift to it, some shadow, reduce the intensity, but that makes it a lot more readable. So you can do it on both the title, subtitle, as well as the text if you want. So if you want to use a lighter font on a lighter background, this is how you can do it. Now, of course, we want to select those 3 elements, animate, and let's see what looks good. I think in this case, the succession will be a nice animation. So let's reduce the speed by just a bit. Now let's add the transition here as well. So transition, match a move, also put it on 1.3 seconds, maybe apply between all slides. And let's preview what we have. So here we have the opening slide. As soon as you click, you get the explosion of ingredients in the smoothie. And then once you click again, they again shrink and you get some text on the left side. Maybe you've noticed that the text here overlapped a bit with the ingredients. So if you want to change that, you can always go to select the elements, right click, and then show timing. And here you can adjust the timing of the elements appearing. So let's put the green, the subtitle smoothie, and then afterwards we have the content appear. So that whenever the transition is over, only then the text will pop up. So let's preview that second part. We have the explosion, and as soon as you click now, the smoothie goes in and the text appears. So you can play around with the timing in that way. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to learn more about Canva, make sure to drop a follow and watch the video on the screen right now.